All right, welcome back everyone to Love Your Home Week here on Living 808. Building a sustainable home makes a lot of sense for both financial and environmental reasons. Now we are learning more about that today, how to build and design an energy efficient home. I'm here with RJ Martin from Green Homes Hawaii. Hello, thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, Trini. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so RJ, what do you focus on when you're building or designing an energy efficient home?
Well, first, I want to dispel the myth that it costs a lot more to build an energy-efficient home. For sometimes $5 to $10 for a different material, even sometimes a different color, can actually have a huge impact on the energy efficiency of the home. Going from there, there's usually four things to focus on. One is the building envelope, the structure itself. The second one would be the fixtures, the appliances, the lights, the things you put in the home, you install in the home. The third thing would be, it's kind of a more high-ticket item, but the solar, whether you're doing solar panels and battery. And then the fourth thing would be your yard, your landscaping.
Okay, great. And I like what you said that you know, there's a lot of misconceptions about price because maybe up front it may cost more, but you make your, you make your money back.
Exactly,
right?
and the cost can be nominal up front. Think about how much does a different color paint cost. It's the same price.
So you mentioned a building envelope, and that's the structure of the home?
So when we talk about the building envelope, we have really high UV rating here in Hawaii. Our homes gain a lot of heat. So if you can do reflective shingles on the outside, it's just a light colored shingle, that makes a huge difference. Add a little bit of extra insulation in your roof while it's being built, that keeps a ton of heat out. And then you do the same thing with the walls. Dual pane windows go a long way, and they're pretty much code now. And then insulation in the walls. And what you've done is you've made your house maybe 10 to 20 degrees cooler during the day, so your house will be cooler inside than outside.
Okay, God, I need that. I need that, and it's not even summer yet, but everything you're saying, I'm like, oh, that sounds
I'm dreading
great.
summer.
Oh, yeah, because it's been getting hotter and hotter.
Every year.
What types of fixtures and appliances are efficient?
So that's the other thing. A real energy-efficient appliance or fixture can sometimes almost be cost comparable. For example, a dual flush toilet might be $10 or $15 more than a normal toilet, and you're going to save thousands of dollars over the life cycle of the toilet. Same thing for your appliances in the house. Look for Energy Star. One little trick is a lot of people don't go with induction stovetops, but induction stovetop actually only heats the pot. So you know when you're cooking and you get hot in the house and then you got to turn the air conditioning on and you're sweating?
Yes.
Well, an induction oven is going to prevent that, and it's going to use less electricity.
Okay, great. Let's talk solar, because when people hear energy efficient, they immediately think solar first, probably.
And there's two kinds of solar. There's one to heat your hot water, which is building code now for the state. So if you're redoing a hot water heating system, it has to be solar. And then the second one is what most people think of is solar panels, and what we now have is battery backup available widely. When we look at solar panels and battery backups, the awesome thing about them is because the cost and the cost comes down, the technology gets greater, they're actually cost effective. So you might pay more today, but over the life cycle you're going to save, and in 10 years from now, when you don't have an electric bill, you're going to be patting yourself on the back.
Yeah, and all your neighbors will be jealous.
Extremely jealous when you're, a $300 electricity bill today could be $600 10 years from now. Oh. So if you invest in it today, it's going to be paying back for pretty much the life cycle of your home.
Yeah, it makes sense. Let's talk landscaping.
So that's a really important thing. People don't realize how much resources go into the yard. Some people enjoy spending every Sunday, trimming their trees, mowing their lawn, cleaning up. That's not my favorite thing to do. So in the homes that we build, we actually focus on very low maintenance yards. So we do a synthetic lawn so that it looks green and it's pretty and you've got some color. You can even park on it if you need extra parking space. We do a lot of xeriscaping, so we use gravel and rocks a lot for the bigger areas. And then we focus on above ground planter beds on a drip system. And then plant choice is important because you don't want a plant that needs to be watered every single day. So if you put all those things together, you've not only reduced having to mow your lawn and gasoline and stuff, but a ton of water. And what most homeowners don't realize is a lot of times your yard could be using multiple times the water that the inside of the house is consuming.
These are really great tips, and we're looking at some great pictures here as well. Thank you so much for that. When people think of synthetic grass, they, probably, I know for me, I would be, but I've seen some really nice homes with synthetic grass, and it looks real. Like you said, doesn't use water, and
they've got to the point with the manufacturing. The only way you can tell the difference is because it looks really nice. They literally put discolored woven little ferns into the weave, so there's some little color in it, and the texture of it's amazing, and you never have to mow it.
Yeah. This has been wonderful. Thank you so much. Again, it's Green Homes Hawaii. If you have questions on how to turn your home into a green home, or if you're building or you're looking to buy land, you know, you guys are the ones to call.
Yeah, new construction or remodels, and we also do development projects.
Okay, great to know. Thank you so much. Thank you. Coming up on Living 808, this year's tax deadline is April 17th.